Okay, gang, so we're up to guidepost number 41 here on this pilgrimage. We've been on this road together for almost 10 months. We've been living with intention for almost 4 years. So, having spent all this time together, it's not surprising that we're running into some rough spots. Takes us a while to get to know each other's wounds, each other's brokenness. I've got this image of us walking along together, and I look over and I see that somebody's bleeding, and I say, "Hey, you okay?" They say, "No, fine, fine." Well, yeah, but don't try to fix me. Okay, well, that feels a little awkward. So, how do we deal with it when we experience each other's issues, right? How do we work with that? So, I want to look at some agreements we might have about how it is that we deal with our intentions for caring for each other within the group. And largely this revolves around what it is that we're paying attention to. What am I attending to? One of the things I hope we're all attending to is the group itself. Can I see the group? Do I have gallery view on? Does my device actually even do that? Can I pay attention to who's in the room and what's going on with them? Can I pay attention to how they are experiencing me? Do I have some sense of how it is that I'm showing up and what's the impact that I'm having on them? And can I pay attention to what's coming up for me when I'm in relationship with others in the group? Can I attend to myself? All right. So a kind of fundamental rule is that we don't express any kind of attempt to control or expressions of contempt for each other. But we do need to be able to say, ouch. We do need to be able to acknowledge the ways in which we kind of rub each other wrong. So I want to suggest to you here some guidelines, some things that we might, come on, get in there. Got to wake this computer up. Okay, so first one, pay attention to how it is that we attend to each other. Make eye contact. Get it so your camera is as close to where your screen is as possible. So when you're looking at them, they're looking at you, right? Second thing is notice what you look like to others. Is your face in the middle of the picture, or are you way over to some side? You're just kind of leaning in, and is your face better lit than anything else in the scene? Or do you have something behind you that's really bright and sort of gets in the way of people being able to see you? Have the light in front of you and have it dark behind you so people can see you, right? Are you able to use the mute controls? Do you know when it is that your microphone is on and when it's off? And can you turn it off when you're not speaking, but turn it on when you're ready to speak? It's kind of a way of signaling that you want the talking piece, actually, because you just kind of unmute yourself. We will often have several things arising. So several people have spoken, and it's sort of like we may begin to develop a list of things we want to respond to. So I got 6 things on my list. Don't give us all 6. Look at that list and say, what's most important to me right now? And that's what I'm going to speak to in the moment. And then I'll give the talking piece back, and I'll see if anybody wants to respond to that. And if not, I'll take the talking piece back and I'll go to item number 2. But we want to make space in the conversation for us to be able to respond to each other. Now, from time to time, someone is going to say something that you find puzzling or hurtful or distressing or pisses you off or concerns you about them. There's something where, this thing is something I want to respond to. So we need to figure out how we're going to let ourselves know when there's that kind of ouch. And we've got these reaction buttons. We got a chat room. There are various ways in which we can do this. We just need to be clear about the language for that. So we know when something comes up, okay, I'm going to hit that reaction button. And if somebody reacts to somebody else, we really want to go to them next in terms of the talking piece. So hit the response button and then get ready to grab the talking piece when it becomes available. All right, let's try this out. Let's see how well this works for us as we're trying to figure out how to care for each other on the road. And I hope to see you Sunday night.